Hi everyone, my name is Shelley, and I'm here to welcome you to Historic Calgary Week, an 11-day festival highlighting the history of Calgary and area. Do you want to know who made Alberta into the place it is today? And do you want to understand the passion and vision they brought to it? Would you like to know how the story of your community is part of a larger picture? Learning about historic buildings such as the one behind me brings with it fascinating insights into the history of Alberta. Join me and hundreds of other Albertans during Historic Calgary Week as we explore the history of Calgary and its surrounding areas.
My name is Asia Walker and I am the Heritage Resources Coordinator with Heritage Calgary. Heritage Calgary is a charitable civic partner to the City of Calgary with a mission to embrace and keep space for the stories of this place. Calgary is a young city, but has a complex and richly woven history of sites, structures, landscapes, and the stories of all people who call this city home. This place has played a significant part in creating the city that we know today. 2021 is an election year in Calgary, and to celebrate that democratic achievement, Heritage Calgary is sharing the stories of the 31 women who have been elected to serve at Calgary City Council. In the 137 years that Calgary has been a municipality, only 31 women have been elected to serve on City Council, and not one woman has yet achieved the high standing of the mayor's chair. We invite you to join Heritage Calgary and two of the 31 trailblazing women who have been elected to City Council to go through their trials, their tribulations, and the accomplishments they achieved while on City Council.
I'm Harry Sanders, and I'll be giving a virtual tour of Rayneck Avenue, Calgary's forgotten Jewish street, on behalf of the Jewish Historical Society of Southern Alberta. Never heard of Rayneck Avenue? Well, it was renamed 4th Avenue back in 1904. Baron Jacques de Rayneck, a French-German banker and a director of the Canadian Pacific Railway, was likely the only Jewish person who was ever a namesake for a road in Calgary. Back in 1884, when the Canadian Pacific Railway subdivided the town site of Calgary, it named streets and avenues for its officers. Roads like Stephen Avenue and Barclay Street and a dozen others were named at that time. They were all renumbered in 1904, and coincidentally, 4th Avenue developed a strong Jewish connection, but only after it was numbered and no longer named Rayneck Avenue. So we'll learn about businesses like the Calgary Public Market, which still exists partly in the fabric of Booker's Crab Shack behind me. Places like the Cecil Hotel and the Summit Hotel, the Calgary Hebrew School and James Short School, where many Jewish students attended, and about many of the families who lived in a 4-block area along 4th Avenue East between Centre Street and 4th Street East.
Hi, my name is Sean Hunter. I'm standing here in front of the historic Smith Block, built in 1911. This building made Calgary literary history in 1984 when Leonard Cohen was in Calgary for a book tour promoting this book, Book of Mercy. He had dinner here with the Herald book critic Ken McGugan in '84, and it was a very storied evening. So the Smith Block is one of the more than 500 sites on the digital literary map of Calgary. During Historic Calgary Week, I'll be talking about map making with two other Calgary map makers, Kevin Allen, who did the research for this LGBTQ+ map of Calgary, and Aaron Reinecke, who researched the First Nations Stampede map, both of those for the Calgary Atlas Project. We'll be talking about the nuts and bolts of how do you research Calgary's cultural landscape, a few surprises we found, some of the stories that we had to leave off of our maps, and the stories that we did include. So it will be a really great panel moderated by Heritage Calgary's Asia Walker. I hope to see you then.
Historic Calgary Week is an opportunity for us to investigate the facets of our history that you may never have thought of before. We can't know where we're going unless we know where we've been. And Historic Calgary Week, the panels, the talks, the opportunities to delve into the past, gives us the chance to become better informed citizens and make better informed choices for our future.
We are planning over 50 events between July 23rd and August 2nd. There will be something for everyone. Please feel free to visit me at Pioneer Acres in Arikana to visit the newly reopened Grain Academy, and also check out many other exciting exhibits during this week.